Welcome back, Fear Fiends, to the Chillergeist League tables. We've reached our final, frosty, and fong-filled matchup in the Corpse Blue Corner division, Comedy Horror. Today, we're pitting a truly chilling snowman against an ancient, sophisticated coven. But before we get to the cool stats, let's look at the career trajectories of our two terrifying contenders. In the blood-red corner, we have the delightfully demented Jack Frost. This murderous snowman has been bringing a unique brand of winter wonderland terror since his 1997 debut. Boris, what do you make of his rather cold longevity in the field?
Subject Frost's operational lifespan is statistically notable, Doctor, particularly given his ephemeral composition. His consistency rating, in terms of target acquisition and localized environmental manipulation, remains high, directly correlated with ambient temperature. His fear threshold impact is inversely proportional to the heat index.
Exactly. He's certainly found a way to make every snowy day a nightmare. Has he adapted, or is he relying on his icy charm? And then, in the Corpse Blue Corner, we have the sophisticated, yet surprisingly domesticated, vampires from What We Do in the Shadows.
Subject vampires, originating in the 2014 era as a documentary subject, display a high rookie impact factor and a rapidly increasing tactical evolution metric in the realms of modern societal integration and resource acquisition. Their future prospects appear statistically robust, Doctor, given their supernatural longevity and adaptability to contemporary living conditions.
Precisely. So, we have the murderous snowman versus the immortal flatmates. The icy killer versus the blood-sucking buddies. Who truly dominates? After this brief look at their careers, we'll dive deep into the numbers that define their terror. Stay tuned for the tale of the tape. Welcome back, Chillergeist acolytes. We're chilling out in this comedic horror clash, and now it's time for the nitty-gritty, the tale of the tape. Boris, let's start with the blood-red corner contender, Jack Frost.
Affirmative, Doctor. We begin with the Subject Frost's core metrics. Total confirmed kills. Across all canonical appearances, Subject Frost boasts a confirmed kill count exceeding 20 across his cinematic appearances. Primary targets include individuals associated with his past, those obstructing his revenge, and unfortunate bystanders caught in his icy path.
Wow, he's certainly got a personal touch with his vengeance, doesn't he?
Indeed, Doctor. A highly focused, if somewhat creatively brutal, output. Average kills per appearance. This translates to an average of 10 kills per film for Subject Frost. A remarkably consistent, if chilling, performance in his pursuit of retribution. Kill efficiency rating. Analyzing active screen time, Subject Frost maintains a formidable 0.8 kills per minute when engaged in direct pursuit or creative environmental manipulation, indicating high operational efficiency, often utilizing ice-based implements.
He certainly doesn't waste time once he gets going, and he turns everything into a weapon.
An accurate observation, Doctor. Time between kills. Subject Frost exhibits a variable inter-kill interval, ranging from immediate succession in direct confrontations to prolonged periods of psychological torment via icy pranks. Data suggests an average of 2.1 minutes between initial terror induction and final termination, often accompanied by taunting. Weapon versatility score. Despite his inherent ice-based powers, Subject Frost has utilized over 15 distinct methods of subject termination, ranging from ice picks and snowballs to icicle impalement and freezing victims solid. Score is 7, indicating superior versatility within his elemental domain. Durability and resurrection count. Subject Frost can sustain significant conventional damage, including explosive trauma, but is vulnerable to high temperatures and antifreeze. His resilience is directly tied to a constant supply of cold. Resurrection count. 1. Following initial liquefaction, demonstrating high persistence. Preferred pursuit method/speed. Subject Frost exhibits highly adaptable pursuit methods, capable of rapid movement via snowy environments, appearing from puddles, or manifesting directly. His average speed is variable, but his target acquisition rate remains high due to his supernatural abilities.
It's terrifying because he can literally be anywhere there's water or cold, and he's so gleefully evil.
An efficient and psychologically potent tactic, Doctor, particularly due to his disturbing visual presence and sadistic humor. Signature sound/catchphrase impact. Subject Frost's auditory output includes chilling laughter, icy whispers, and pre-termination puns, scoring an average 8.9 on the Verbal Psychological Distress Index, indicating superior fear-inducing rhetoric combined with a unique comedic delivery. Stealth/ambush proficiency rating. Subject Frost exhibits an unparalleled 92% success rate in sudden, unexpected appearances, often materializing from seemingly innocuous snow or water. His ability to bypass conventional sightlines remains unquantified due to his transient form. Overall fear factor/iconic presence score. Based on a preliminary Chillergeist consensus poll and critical analysis, Subject Frost maintains an 8.0 primal terror coefficient, particularly due to his unsettling combination of slasher villain tropes with a campy, supernatural comedic twist, and his relentless pursuit.
Fascinating data, Boris. Jack Frost really puts the chill in Chillergeist. Now, for our contender in the Corpse Blue Corner, the surprisingly relatable vampires from What We Do in the Shadows.
Affirmative, Doctor. We proceed to the Subject Vampire's core metrics. Total confirmed kills across all canonical appearances. Subject Vampires, as a collective entity across their various cinematic and televisual appearances, exhibits a confirmed kill count exceeding 300, primarily focusing on humanoids for sustenance. This count includes accidental fatalities during domestic disputes.
Wow, they might be bumbling, but they're certainly efficient at feeding.
Indeed, Doctor. A highly destructive, if somewhat casually executed, output driven by biological imperative. Average kills per appearance, film/series given their ongoing operational status. This metric is best applied per season. The average collective kill rate per season is approximately 30, indicating a consistent, if sometimes messy, feeding schedule. Kill efficiency rating. Analyzing active screen time, subject vampires maintain a formidable 1.1 kills per minute when engaged in direct feeding or defensive combat, indicating high operational efficiency, often utilizing supernatural speed and strength.
They certainly don't waste time once they get going, especially when they're hungry.
An accurate observation, Doctor. Time between kills. Subject vampires exhibits a highly variable inter-kill interval, largely dependent on their social calendar, blood storage, and potential for accidental fatalities during household chores. Data suggests an average of 0.9 minutes between initial target acquisition and final termination, often via exsanguination or blunt force trauma. Weapon versatility score. Subject vampires' weapon utilization is primarily limited to their fangs, supernatural strength, and limited shapeshifting abilities, e.g., bat form. Score is 5, indicating moderate versatility within their inherent powers. Durability and resurrection count. Subject vampires exhibit extreme durability to conventional trauma, but are vulnerable to sunlight, stakes to the heart, and decapitation. Their resurrection count is technically not applicable, as they are undead, but significant injury requires prolonged recovery in coffin. Vulnerability to specific historical artifacts noted. Preferred pursuit methods/speed. Subject vampires exhibit rapid flight via bat form or supernatural speed on foot. Their average ground speed is approximately 50 miles per hour in pursuit, with near-instantaneous teleportation over short distances. Their pursuit is highly effective when motivated by hunger.
They're incredibly fast and strong, even if they sometimes get distracted by human customs.
An efficient and psychologically potent tactic, Doctor, particularly due to their inherent predatory nature contrasting with their mundane daily lives. Signature sound/catchphrase impact. Subject vampires' auditory output includes guttural growls, hisses, and dramatic pronouncements, scoring an average 7.5 on the Auditory Intimidation Index. Their verbalization often includes ancient curses or mundane complaints. Stealth/ambush proficiency rating. Subject vampires exhibit a moderate 70% success rate in sudden, unexpected appearances, primarily due to their speed and ability to transform. Their ability to bypass conventional sightlines is high during nighttime operations. Overall fear factor/iconic presence score. Based on a preliminary Chillergeist consensus poll and critical analysis, subject vampires, particularly the What We Do in the Shadows iteration, maintains an 8.2 primal terror coefficient, due to their ancient power, classic horror lineage, and the unsettling blend of comedic mundanity with sudden, brutal predatory instinct.
Alright, fear fiends, the numbers are in. This was a truly bloody good battle in the corpse blue corner. Boris, lay it on us. Who takes the win in this final comedic clash?
Doctor, based on the compiled statistical analysis and factoring in overall iconic presence, multi-season impact, and superior inherent supernatural abilities, the victor of this particular head-to-head is subject vampires, the vampires from What We Do in the Shadows.
There you have it. The ancient, immortal vampires from What We Do in the Shadows outmaneuvered the chilling, vengeful threat of Jack Frost. A decisive victory for supernatural tradition over seasonal serial killing.
A statistically logical outcome, Doctor. Subject vampires' consistent, widespread power and ability to blend into society, coupled with their sheer kill count, provided a quantifiable edge over Subject Frost's geographically and temperature-limited operational scope.
Indeed. Join us next time for the full comedy horror top 10 reveal and more terrifying matchups in the Chillergeist League tables, where horror is always fun.